Good morning. Hello everyone. In my last class, I told you how to start and work in Excel. Let us have a recap quickly. This was the Excel sheet which I made, and I told you this is the title bar and book 1 is the default name. Then you have menu bar with number of menus. Then you have a ribbon that shows the options related to the menu on which you have clicked. Then you have formula bar here. Formula bar shows you the formula or content of the active cell, and in the left hand side you have name box which shows you the name of the active cell. So what is the name of the active cell? These A, B, C, D are the column names, and 1, 2, 3, 4 are the row number, and these rectangular boxes are cell. So wherever a cell meets, it meets with the column name and row number. That becomes the unique address of this cell. So the address of this cell is B2. B is the column name and 2 is the row number. Okay. Same way, if I'll click here, it will become F and 4. They both become highlighted. And if I click here, it is H8. In my last class, I told you that you can have more than one spreadsheet in a workbook, okay, in a file. That is why we call it a workbook. At the bottom, you can see that it is showing me sheet 1, okay, and after sheet 1, it is showing me a plus sign. This plus sign is for new sheet, as you can see the name, okay. I just click here and you see I have got sheet 2. Click here again, sheet 3, sheet 4 and so on. So you can have n number of sheets in a single file. So that is why an Excel file is called a workbook. So now, last time I told you that suppose you want to write roll numbers, and I typed all the 5 roll numbers. But suppose in your class you have 50 students, or let's say 20 students, okay, and you want to type their roll numbers. So what is the beauty of Excel if I have to type all the numbers myself? No, I don't have to type. What I can do, let me increase the size of the cell so that it will be more clear to you. You have to be very careful with the cursor of Excel. This is cursor, this white plus sign, this is cursor, okay. Right now it is white plus sign, the way you see on the medical shops, okay. This is the default cursor of Excel. I told you if you want to increase any cell size, you have to go to its border line, okay. Now you see that cursor has changed to a black plus with 2 arrows directing towards left and right side of the window of the page, okay. So if you want to drag it towards right, or you can drag it towards left as per your requirement. And on simple page it is simple plus, white plus. Now as I was asking you to type roll numbers of your class, and you are typing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have to type all the numbers. No, what I can type only 1. Okay. Now see carefully that in this rectangle, on the right side bottom corner, there is a dot. Okay, a plain dot, very tiny dot, but it is visible. Okay. Now you take this white cursor to that dot, and you will see that it will become a plain plus, okay, not this plus. This plus is, if I take my white cursor on the border line of this cell, it is becoming a plain black plus, but 4 headed arrows. One arrow is pointing upward, one is downward, one is left, one is right. This is for the movement of this cell. Suppose I want to pick it up and place it somewhere else, I can do this with. Okay. I want to move it somewhere else, I can move it somewhere else, wherever I want. So this is basically to cut and paste. Cut from here and paste here. Cut from here and paste here. Okay. But I am talking about the plain plus which will form when you will place this cursor exactly on this dot like this. Now see carefully, it is showing plain black plus sign. Okay. Now press the left button of the mouse and drag it. It will copy paste all the content which you have selected in all the cells which you have selected. Okay. So I had written 1 and then I dragged it with a black plus. It has copied that 1 in all the cells up to where I have dragged. But it is not solving my problem. I want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, not 1, 2. But for that, I'll have to make the computer understand that I want a pattern as 1 and 2. Now select both the cells. Now be careful. When you will select two cells only, the second cell will show you highlighted portion, but first cell will not show you the highlighted portion. Okay, but it will be uh, within the highlighted border. Okay, the border outside, you can see the border is showing that this cell is also selected. Okay, so I have selected 1 and 2, and again that black dot is here in the right bottom corner of the selected cell. Okay, now when it is black simple plus, just start dragging it and you will notice that it is showing the numbers in gray form, that up to which number you have dragged. So I have dragged up to number 10. This feature is called autofill. Okay, you should remember the terms also. Okay, so this will work in other fashions also. Suppose I want only odd numbers, I'll write 1 and 3, and again I'll take my cursor to the right bottom corner and make it a black plus, and I'll drag it again up to here. It will print all the odd number, that is 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Okay, suppose I want all the even numbers. Again I have to write the pattern, what pattern I want. I'll have to select, and then again I'll go to the bottom corner and I'll drag it. It will show me the even number as I have want. And not only in this direction, it can show me in all the directions. Suppose I want that this 1 and 2 should, let me move this one from here to here. That is cut paste, I told you just now. Then write 2 here. Now select these cells like this, and again come this right side bottom corner, make it a black plus and drag it with your mouse button. So it will fill all the boxes with the pattern you have provided. Not only this, you can move this whole selected area. Okay, you just go here, pick it up and drag it. So I have moved it towards right by one cell. Okay, and here suppose I want Monday, Tuesday. So I'll write Monday, enter. I'll again go there and I'll drag this. It will show me Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So I'm giving you a task that you have to create your timetable. Okay, this is an activity which you have to practice on your own. You have to bring all these numbers. First select these numbers and bring them in center. Okay, then you have to select all the cells up to here, up to Saturday, up to 9 column, and you have to select the border, that is all border. So now all border has come. Now you have to write the number of name of the subjects, whichever period, first period you have on Monday. Suppose you have English, so you have to write English. Suppose you daily have English, so you just have to write English and you have to drag it, means daily you have English. Suppose you have Hindi and maths, AI, this way. You all have to create a timetable and you have to practice this. Not only this, you have to format this also. Okay, how you have to format? You have to fill some background color, nice background color. You have to write, change the font color. You have to apply this background color and font color here also. How you can do that? I'm telling you that also. As I told you that this is all called formatting, changing the color, size, font and style. All these things are known as formatting. In your software, different softwares, you must have noticed this button called Format Painter. Basically, a brush paints for you. Okay, Format Painter paints the format for you, whatever formatting you have done. So suppose I want this formatting, I'll select this too. I'll go to Format Painter. Now see carefully that this brush has come down with me. Okay, with the plus sign you can notice this brush has come with me. I'll just click here with mouse and select all the cells and leave it. So automatically the formatting which I have applied here is applied here as well. I made it center, background color and text color. Here it has bring all the text in center. It has filled background color and changed the text color as well. So this is the use of Format Painter. Once you have used Format Painter, it doesn't mean you can't change it now. You can. I want that all these were good in left aligned only. So I'll just click on left align. So they will be left aligned. Not this. It will change only when you will select something. Otherwise it will, like I have selected this empty cell. Okay, and I'm clicking center align, right align, left align, nothing is happening. Why? Because I have not written anything in it. So wherever you have written something, like I have written ing, suppose I complete it English, I click it. Okay, one method was dragging. Another method is you double click it. This this right bottom corner, make it a black plus, plain black plus, and double click it. It will automatically autofill it. Okay. So I hope you have enjoyed today's session also. Good luck. See you next time. But one thing is for sure, practice makes a man perfect. So please practice and all the best.